What's up everybody, this is Gamer CJE. Welcome back to Cities Skylines, and today we're back here in Sweetwater in Deadwood County, and it's about time in our city here that we build an airport. So we're going to start off by building, let's see, by building a passenger airport with one of these. I don't know, maybe we'll see if we do modern, classic, or ultra modern. Probably not going to do ultra modern because I'm not a big fan of the way it looks. But to start off with, we obviously have to find a place to build our airport, and there is not a good area to do that in the chunks that we have unlocked. So I've kind of looked around, and I believe this area right here is a good spot for an airport. We have access to the railroad, so we can have a passenger rail line coming into town, and maybe build some type of hub somewhere in here for passenger rail. And also we have good access to the highway right there, and it's far enough out of town that it shouldn't mess up traffic too much, and just most of the time an airport's a little bit outside of town. So the first thing we need to do is unlock all the map that we can. So I'll do that and then we'll be right back. So we now have the whole map unlocked here, which is pretty awesome. There's a few good places to build, but probably not for our airport. You know, I might end up later on in this series sort of building more little towns farther away from our town that we have right now. This area right here is an awesome big flat spot to build for sure. And also, I didn't really notice this before. I couldn't tell because of how little you can see when you don't have the whole map unlocked. This area up here would be a really cool spot to sort of continue Sweetwater up right here. And yeah, but anyway, back to business, back to the point of today's video. This area right here is going to be what we utilize for our airport. So to start off with, let's go to paint airport area, and we're going to paint our airport area. Now, it is important to pick the terrain height that you want for your whole airport the first place that you click with your airport paint area. So what I want to do is have it be pretty close to the same height as the road. So I believe that is the height we're going to go for the whole thing. So let's start by painting along the road here. And we're going to go into the mountain a little bit. Not a ton, though. And we'll sort of follow the contour of the hill a little bit. Here we go. And fortunately, you don't have to pay an upkeep cost for each cell of an airport zone, the same way that you do with the pedestrian area. Like, just to have this area painted into the city, it costs $1,284 maintenance per week. So I wonder if it shows up in here. Zoning. I guess it doesn't really show up, but maybe it's under parks, I guess. Yeah, it's probably under parks. Anyway, let's get back to the airport. So, man, that got a little intense with our rail line there, didn't it? We might not really need to go that far in this direction. So let's see if we can fix this a little bit. Let's go to smooth terrain. and try and sort of fix this up here. And I'll probably do a little montage of me fixing the terrain height, because I have to do a lot of that. Okay, so I've sort of done the best that I could here on the landscaping, you know, trying to fix up as much of the crazy angles as I could. And I think I've done pretty good. Like, this looks fairly natural, you know, compared to the rest of the map. So we now have our airport area painted in. And the first thing we're going to do is go in and change the name of our airport. And we're going to do, I'm going to start with Sweetwater International. Sweetwater International. And, you know, if y'all have a better name you can think of, leave it in the comments. Maybe I'll change the name of the airport in the next episode. You know, I'm up for doing that kind of thing. And it always helps out when y'all like or comment or anything like that. Okay, so the next thing we need to do here is put in our airport building. So I need to choose between... I really only need to choose between the classic airport or the modern airport terminal, because I'm not interested really in doing the ultra modern. So let's take a look at the classic airport. I think I actually like the... I know you can't really tell very well looking at it here because of that weird blue haze thing, but I think I'm gonna try out the modern airport here. Alright, so that's all the stuff that we unlocked here. So let's take a look at it. Yeah, I like the way that looks. So we have departures up top and arrivals down below. Very cool. Alright, well, before I forget later on, let's add in our water here to the area. Alright. And it's going to be complaining about all kinds of stuff, you know, electricity, blah, blah, blah. So let's just turn it off for a second to start with. Okay, so now it comes down to building all the road connections. So what type of roads do I want to use here? I think this is a 2-lane road, and that third lane is just a bus lane. So let's go with the 1-lane 2-way road. Yes. Okay. So I want these to all be pretty similar. So let's go out one section on each side. And it looks like that's kind of at a little weird angle, so let's just fix that up. Alright, now I want this to connect to this highway here. How do we look on the heights of everything? It looks like the train tracks need to go down a little bit, so let's use the Move It mod here. Click. And then shift click the other sections that we want to add to what we're moving. And I want this whole section to be a little bit lower. Alright, so go down. All right. Very good. Very good. All right. Now, I'm not going to mess with the height of the road here. We'll just match up whatever we need to. So, let's go with the curve. So that's 3 and 3. I believe that's correct there. Alright, now back to straight. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Alright. And now 4 lane one way. There we go. All right. Doesn't quite look straight. All right, well, I'm just going to give up on going straight then and meet up right there. Actually, just going to delete that. Okay, now we need to try to do as close to the same on this side as we can. So I believe we went at an angle 2, 3, 2, 3, and then I was at the same, like that, and then down. Pretty sure that's what I did. Now back to straight, and there we go. So hopefully at that everything is going to be the same length. Okay. All right. Well, now it's just a matter of connecting up to the highway here. And we'll just kind of go over the tracks. Just like that. Oh. Okay. So now we go back to 2 lane, but this time we're going to use the actual highway assets. Okay, so we have one direction hooked up. Or I guess really one side of the highway hooked up, more than one direction. And just gonna go straight all the way over to say right here, I guess. And now we'll go up. And over the road. There we go. So now we're 3/4 hooked up, and now just got to go over. Yeah, there we go. What? Why is it not letting me connect right there? That is super weird. There we go. Much better. Now, of course, everything doesn't look perfect. I'm not the best at building, you know, super perfecto looking roads, but, you know, everything will work out just fine. And, you know, I think it looks okay-ish. It just doesn't look great. Obviously, there's some pretty harsh angles here. But I think it looks worse when you're zoomed out. You know, it doesn't look too bad when you're zoomed into it. Everything is at least connected, right? I think. One thing that I feel like there should be, you know, services in here like police station, all that, because it's what all is it saying that it needs here? Just police? Because I'm sure the closest police station is pretty far away. So where is the best place to put that stuff in? I guess, is it gonna really mess things up if I put in a 2-lane road like that? Why is that? Why does that look so crazy? That looks super weird. Okay, that's normal. What in the world? Why was that so weird the first time? Because I think we're back to normal at the moment. Alright, so let's get some water coverage on that whole area. And now, I don't think I have my... I had an awesome mod that would let me change... Oh, I guess it's not even a mod thing. Yeah, because I want to change the trees. Everywhere I can over to palm trees. Yeah. Oh yeah. That fits so much better. I love it. All right. Now the area up in here. I'm trying to you know, use as much space as possible here. Oh, okay. So it's just not going to let me have that area. That is a bummer. But we'll use as much of this space as we can here. And all right, let's put in a police station, a big fire station, a small hospital, and a crematorium. Yes. I don't know why the police station is hooked up and everything. Like, it's in a good spot. I don't know. Make sure police station can reach the building. So the police definitely can reach the building. So I don't know what they're complaining about. I'm just going to leave it and hope it resolves itself. Yeah. All right. Well, now let's get down to actually building our airport. So let's see what exactly we need to build here. The first thing, okay, so we have our terminal. Modern. Okay. Concourse. Main control tower. Alright, I'm not 100% sure exactly how this is supposed to work. But it looks like you can at least curve it like, okay, cool. So I wonder if I should make this like a, like kind of a circle-y thing then. Like, is that ideal? Is that how it's supposed to work? Alright, so control tower. Obviously, it would be best on the outside because you'd be able to see more. Okay, now, landing. And so I assume runway would be real important. All right, what direction should we have our main runway be? Is it better to have them landing or taking off over the direction of the city? So should it, like, I go this direction or should I come back this direction? I believe probably that it's going to be best to go this direction. Like this. Yeah. Alright. So, gonna start off with just one runway. Taxiway obviously has to go in there, come out here. Right? Yeah. I can't live with that. That's going to be... It's uneven. I can't have that. Okay. There we go. Now it's symmetrical. Okay. So small aircraft stand. Is that, I think that that is what actually, okay, yes, it is. It actually, that's what connects to the concourse, which means probably my concourse is not big enough. Or at least the tower needs to be more out of the way. Because I can't have the aircraft stands inside of here, or else it's going to make it so I can't connect to them with the taxiway, obviously, and I have to be able to connect to them with the taxiway. So it looks like we can only start with small aircraft stands. Yeah, all right. So let's start on the flat side here. I guess let's start in the middle. Put in 2, 3, and then one that's sort of off at an angle like that. And let's see how that works. All right, so we have taxiway. They have to be all connected, I assume. All right, but I don't really want to do it that way. Actually, now that I think about it, let's start over here. Yeah, let's start over. Okay. So I really want to have this be the most functional possible. So if I have some aircraft stands that are only departures and some that are only arrivals, will that work? Okay, so. All right. These are going to be my attempt at departures only. All right. All right, well, there's a bunch of planes that just spawned in here. Can I click on the plane? Okay. It has passengers. I have passengers. Okay. My crime rate's still high. That's not good. Why, like, I'm not overusing my police. So why is the crime rate high? Do I need to put in, like, a big police station? Because I'll do that. I'll put in a big police station if I need to. But it doesn't seem really to be helping, so I don't know what I should do. And then this side over here is going to be my arrivals. Alright, so I know it looks pretty odd, but at the moment I do have arrivals and departures And we have a low attractiveness score, but we have had 43 passengers. Hotel discounts. No. Adds a land value bonus to the whole airport. Costs 5 money per 100 cells. No. No. Okay. So let's figure out what they mean by attractiveness. Decoration buildings. Budget airport hotel. Ooh. All right. So I'm guessing that's part of it. There's a hotel. There's a hotel. Hangar. Okay. So obviously we need to add in some of this decoration stuff. So we have hangars. Ooh, it's a big hangar. Oh, they need water. Interesting. All right, and the airplanes. I'm sure there's a mod that I could get to make it so I didn't have to do that deal that I just did with like clicking in and out of the I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Don't even know what I'm trying to say. All right, let's check our attractiveness rating. Oh, might have gone a little overboard. We're double. We are double. Okay. It looks like we have people arriving here. Now, the other thing that I really want to see about here is putting in a train station. The reason I'm saying is because it looks like I'm gonna have some spatial troubles. Let's try doing this. Okay, so it would appear that worked, so people can still bypass it. This is a passenger train. So now we need to add in a passenger train station in this city. Where's a good place to do that? Maybe here? In this little triangle? Where is the closest metro? Let's look at the metro. Metro. There's metro. Okay. So we do have a metro here and here. Let's look at hubs. There's a public transport hub. Okay, bus, or bus metro, metro bus, train metro, okay. Ferry bus, monorail bus, metro monorail trail, or train. Train metro is what we're going to go with. But which is which? Which is train and which is bus? I mean, which is train and which is metro? This looks like train, probably. Let's see. Okay. Yes. All right. So now I know which side it's which. Let's... Boom. Let's try that. Let's add in the train line. And now we need to figure out the metro situation. So do I want to add in basically a whole new line on the metro? I believe that's what I'm going to end up having to do, is just add in a whole new line. So let's find where we want to do that. Put that, I think that's a good spot. That one to here. And oh, looks like we hit level 2 on our airport. We'll go back to that in just a second. So for the road, we do not really have a good option on our road here, do we? I think for the road we may have to just run directly into sort of like that. Yeah. All right, let's get water coverage. And go back to the train, or not train, the metro. Alright, let's go to the train. I keep saying train. I do mean metro. I just keep saying it wrong. Alright, so let's set up our metro route. And I believe if we're lucky here, we may be able to set up the 2 opposing routes that I usually like to do. It looks like that is going to work out. That way we're able to get double the coverage. Okay, excellent. Alright, now let's go to train routes. train line, I guess is what they call it. And back. Boom. We now have a complete train line and a metro hub. Okay. Let's see. Wow. It looks like there's quite a few people on there. Let's check out our stats on our train line here. So, not too many riders, it looks like. At least not yet. Okay, well, we'll come back to that. So we now have a level 2 Sweetwater International. Okay. So we have to go up significantly with our attractiveness. Let's see what we have available. So it looks like it's mostly outgoing. Not a lot of incoming. Does it tell us actually what the breakdown is of... So weekly passengers is currently 106. Outgoing, so 100% outgoing. So does that mean we've had no... Wait. Where did all these people come from? If there's no... Where are all these people coming from then? What in the world? Oh, well, there's an incoming. Let's see if they use our train or if they spawn in cars. Let's slow down here. I can't really tell if they've shown up yet. Well, I mean, I haven't seen 50 cars going out. There's a few. But, so some people must be using the train, which is good. Okay, so back to the airport. Back to the airport. Alrighty, airport. Aviation fuel is very important for an airport. So important that we probably have 2 of them right next to each other. And get to have a couple of big old planes next to it. And of course, gotta fix our water situation. Now, I think there were... So that's a bigger hotel. Airport lounge. Lounge. Oh, must be placed on a concourse. Alright, what's our attractiveness? 780. So we have a little ways to go yet here. And it looks like we're having some troubles. Oh, because these are 3-lane. I think I was thinking that these were 4-lane roads. There we go. Now we're all fixed up. So hopefully now the traffic will be working a lot better. Alright, now let's see if we can move these lounges around so we can fit more of them in. Alright, lounge. Cool. Alright. Oh. There we go. I think that's about as close as I can get to having those all be the same distance apart and everything. All right. So we are now at 840. What else do we need to add in? There's another kind of plane. And there's no way I'm gonna fit this hotel. Never mind. Never mind. I fit it. I fit it. I don't know how useful that's gonna be right there, but we'll go for it. All right. How much did that change? Ooh, it went up by a lot, like 140. Okay. And it looks like we have a pretty high usage here, 90% usage. So I'm gonna need to add in some more plane, whatever they're called, aircraft stands. All right, so we got 3 stands there. And these, I believe, I'm going to make able to do, well, how does that work? I think that means they can do incoming and outgoing. I think. Yes. Okay, so now let's go back to decoration. And put in more planes, and there we go. That put us over the top, and we're about to hit a level 3 airport. I guess. Oh, right there. Okay. Sweetwater International has reached level 3. The following buildings have been unlocked. A bunch of nonsense that we don't care about. And the cargo terminal. That's going to be for a future video. I'm not going to actually build a cargo airport in this one. And the reason I'm not just going to add in a bunch of cargo stuff to this airport is it will be a major undertaking to work on the traffic for that airport, because the cargo airport is a big commitment of time, because you really need to make sure that you do everything you need to do to get that like the train terminals, the train station for the cargo put in the right spots to make sure you have all the right connections. Otherwise, it's just going to flood your whole city with industrial truck traffic, and you don't want that. So I believe the only other thing that really matters in the airport deal is I know it's here somewhere, is the airline headquarters building. And there we go. We now have an airline headquarters building, which means we can start our own airline. And it's definitely not going to be Chirp Air, I can tell you that. And oh, I forgot to mention this. I don't know if you noticed, but we did away with Chirpy. Chirpy the Chirper's gone. I got a mod that does away with him, which I really like, because I think it's super annoying to hear the chirp, chirp, chirp all the time. And it just takes up a thing on the screen that I've never used that in this game, or never looked at it or anything. Okay, so Chirp Air. What should we call it? For the moment, I'm just gonna do Deadwood Desert Desert air is what I'm gonna go with for now, because you know, we're in a desert. And like before, if y'all can come up with something better than that, I'll definitely change the name if you just want to put it in the comments. All right, and it looks like the last thing maybe I want to do in this video is sort out this traffic. And maybe I'm going to need to do it. Okay, Control S. So, going to go back to this right here. Control S. Control S. And over here as well, Control S. Control S. Alright, so that should just help make the traffic all kinds of smooth. And it looks like, unfortunately, our train is not doing as much as I hoped it would. We are moving passengers. They are going into town. So let's check out our metro line. Maybe there's something wrong with our metro. Ooh, maybe just up the vehicles. Maybe that'll help. This one, let's just go to 4. But the train doesn't really seem to be having that many people on it, which is odd. It looks like 4 is a pretty good number. I wouldn't want to go any shorter or any smaller than that, because I'd be a little bit concerned that it would just be too long between trains and people would start using their cars. As you can see, I mean, we're doing good. 100% of car trips saved. This is an indicator of how well the line performs at making car owners prefer public transportation over driving. So we are doing good as far as the line setup and everything. Let's check our other ones here. 95%, so you know, that's pretty good. And this one 100%. So it looks like my public transportation is set up pretty well. I just saw an awful lot of people driving. Like, look at that. There's a whole bunch of people driving. Where are you even going? Oh, it's going out of town. That is odd. Why? Where did that even come from? So there's a whole bunch of people, some going into the city. So some people are going over here. Alright, well, you know what? I'm just going to be satisfied with it. And, you know, because there's not really a lot more I can do, I don't think. Because man, there's so many people. So many people. Alright, well, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider leaving a like and subscribing, and join me next time.